Boing. 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 I need to gather up more of those gifts as well at some point. Okay, so biomass burner there. Conveyor belt. No. There. Good. The fact that the biomass burners only burn what they need is really good. Alright, let's fire you up. And we just want to feed in screws and rods. 4 per minute, so it'll take a while. That's the thing, is it is actually quicker to do it myself to an extent, but, you know. I don't know what that does to the power consumption, though. Presumably everything goes 150%. I have a bunch of those just stashed somewhere. I also don't know if they get consumed. One way to find out, and that would be to experiment with it. Alright. So now we just need to make sure we can feed that more rods. That's the storage container over here. Take all. I am also going to have to turn rods into screws still. So we're using 100 per minute of those to make the 4 per minute of those. Yeah, so we're going to run out of everything pretty quickly, unfortunately, but hey, it's still slightly quicker than doing it all myself. Right, I suspect that the Christmas Fixmas tree things are probably finished. You? No, you're still going. Alright, well, we'll take a bunch of you out and we'll do some research, but I was going to repurpose this into biomass otherwise, temporarily, so I don't have to just make it all myself. So now we can do this.
Candy canes are used to create several items. In this case, when combined with the Xeno Zapper, you will gain a piece of equipment perfect for use against anyone on my naughty list. Like whoever hard-coded and black-boxed this event.
So now I need to make 10 of those candy cane things. So now presumably, yeah, there we go, I can now do this. Oh, and it also costs presents. Okay. 5 per minute. Well, I saw that there was some more over here, so let's just do a bit of a collection run. Can make a new piece of equipment by combining something with the Xeno Zapper. Oh, maybe. That would make some sense. Oh yeah, it was the Candy Cane Basher, of course, that's the thing that I unlocked. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of don't care about that. I'm kind of with her on some of the aspects of things. Oh, now what?
Just get back to work.
Oh, of course. It's just, she's going to just chime in every now and then when I collect these things.
This is ridiculous.
Maybe she has a certain number that she goes through.
Ho ho, oh whatever.
Aid of the Christmas Grinch. I should probably attack and get rid of this dude down here. You know, I'm playing with non-aggressive animals, so I haven't had to clear him away, but presumably I can then research his bits.
Yes, yes, well done.
I wonder if those things in the cave respawn, those skitterers. Because I need like 3 more of them to make more protein. And there was like 3 in there. So I should probably reinvestigate. And there's more presents down here now as well. And I'll just grab some of the grass. Alright, let's reinvestigate the caves. Oh, I didn't turn my light off. Never mind. Apparently some of these are like leaves that I can gather. Yeah. I don't know what leaves I'm gathering. Now, skitterers. Stingers, whatever you were called. I don't see them. Maybe they don't respawn. Or if they do, maybe it takes time. Yeah, I don't know what leaves they are, but I have no compulsion against just harvesting everything that's in a cave like that, because I'm not seeing anything anyway. One of these days I'm probably going to need more limestone, but for now, this is humming along quite nicely. This is where I wanted to get the jump pads, then I could just put one down here and just boing back up to my base. You, I need to clear out again. I need to put another storage container down that just has this stuff going into it. And I think I need to do the same for these as well. We do at least have the rods going into one over here. We need to have the same thing happen with the constructor. I guess I could have it so it kind of goes around here, up, and then back, perhaps? I kind of want it just to do like a right angle, if I can. Don't think I can. Oh, yes, I can. Good. I can change the intensity of the angle by scrolling. Ah, okay, so we can just do this. Okay, but it can't go that steep. Alright. View of what it's trying to do. Oh, R does for right angles. Okay, interesting. Oh, you have toggle build mode. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so if I do that... So I'm not going to be able to go up, but that's fine. I don't need to go up yet. Now we're just going to bank up on there now. I need to just move this across. So the idea is I'm thinking if I put that there... Okay, so it's going to intercept those two. Nice. Cool. So then I can go... I want to be able to just reconfigure that, like swap power lines from one thing to another, but I can just do that for now. And then this is going to bring everything to a halt. Oh, in fact, it blew the fuse. I don't think it was connected. Oh, the other one is still connected. That's the problem. Is yeah, that's why I wanted to have all of these connected to one power supply. So then the fuse wouldn't blow. I don't want to accidentally deconstruct my space elevator. Yes, the idea was that way the fuse doesn't blow. Because it's just that everything gets depowered instead of the power supply being overloaded. So if anything happens to this connection, it doesn't matter. No, everything's down anyway at the moment, so that's fine. Right, now we just need a ka-chunk. There you go. So now we need to have a conveyor belt merger down here. First we need to get rid of this. We need to move this slightly across. Because we want this coming all the way back here. Go at least as far as that for now. Then we want to have conveyor merger. There. Then we want to have our storage container. We can just make it another one. It's just going to be hanging in midair, isn't it? That's kind of funny. Oh, other way around. Other way around. Almost made the same mistake again. Oh, it does create like a post for it. So that can go in there. Cool. That can go into here. Cool. And then this can go away. This will probably not let me do this yet. No. Until we get rid of this. That's fine. Beautiful. Alright, so then we can have the rods and the plates both going into here. Because we're not doing anything with this at the moment. Yeah, there we go. That's gorgeous. And then we don't get backed up on either of them. And then we need a lot of screws. We probably need to have a container going into this almost, because we can only put so many in. This is meant to be my, like, small-scale personal one. Okay, I can put those in at least. Get 5 candy canes out. I think I needed 10 to be of use, though. So what was it that it gave me here? Candy cane basher. Here we go. The 2 Xeno Zappers. Yeah, no, I kind of don't care that much about that. Holiday events, what do we got? Yes, we need 5 more. Okay, which is a minute's worth of it working. So by the time I get back there, it'll be done. Meanwhile, we need a lot of screws, so while I'm waiting, because we need that for a lot of rotors. And I can actually see how many that it can make just on me. And it would be quicker for me to just make it myself, but then that means that I can't do something else. That's the real opportunity cost, is that you can't do something else at the same time. So now it's enough for this to work for another, like, minute or so. More rods, more screws. So then it can do more rotors. We have 11 of them now. We need 50. So the only downside with how I've set things up is that this is all the way over here. But now I can grab those out. I feel at the moment I don't actually need that many plates, but that will probably change. So I can put those in there, those in there. So we actually need a lot more screws than we need rods at the moment. Now the other thing was wire, because this keeps getting backed up as well. So copper stuff, we almost need to do the same sort of thing. I'm still making it at the moment. There's nothing else that copper turns into, really. It's just a case of then sometimes we want to make a ton of cable using the wire, but not always. So, I mean, this container I could also have used for other things as well, but... So, this is a bit too close, is the other problem, so I'm going to have to move things again, I suspect. So, conveyor lift. Is that a good enough angle? Well, I guess we'll find out. No, it's too close. Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be too close. Well, it's this whole spaghetti thing anyway. So the container can stay where it is. Now the problem is, this is all too close. This needs to move back. And then we can move everything back. So, I think we want to... Well, let's put that to the test. If we deconstruct that, we should get everything into our inventory. And then deconstruct all of this. There's just not really a visual indicator that stuff is going into your inventory. That's the problem. But I do have a ton of ingots on me now. Ideally, I want to move all of this back, but this is literally full of copper. Seems we can't actually process copper fast enough, is interesting. Wire is not actually fast enough to process all of our copper. Right, well, basically I just need to put that down again, but just much closer. It's a case of if we're putting it a little bit closer, will that be enough to be able to get it? Able to go up. That's all we need. Okay, yeah, that wants to clip right there, it seems, so that's good. We do that. Oh, it actually shrouds it. Oh, perfect. I didn't realize it was going to do that. That's amazing. And we don't actually need a support, apparently. A copper sheet is the other thing that I'm going to need at some point. We have a lot of wire, so maybe we make some copper sheets in the meantime. Beautiful. So that can then just fill up that. with copper sheets for the time being, or wire, depending on what we find that we need most of. So we can now research this part. That gives us bows now.
Fixmas bows can be crafted from gifts in the constructor and can be combined with candy canes to make the candy cane decoration. Unfortunately for us both, this is only the first of several decorations, and you have been encouraged to spend your time and effort on these precision-engineered fleeting moments of joy.
Okay, so we can make a giant consumption of a giant thing. You keep away from overly curious wildlife. Funny. A one-of-a-kind tree, but okay. Funny. So we need 50 reinforced plates for that? Damn, okay, well. Gonna need a lot of screws for that too. Speaking of, I have a bunch of screws on me that I need to feed into you. Good. Keep you going for a bit longer. So I need a lot of reinforced plates, which needs a lot of screws. Same as the rotors, unfortunately, so we've got a little bit of competition going on. But I think I need 50 of those for the Christmas tree. Editing this episode is going to be a mess.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're not going to be able to make enough. I guess I could have another splitter. I mean, there's so much iron in the world that I really don't need to worry about that anyway, I'm sure. Why am I doing this for a tree? I shouldn't be putting effort into making the Fixmas tree. Oh, I need more plates now as well, but there's plenty of them in storage too. Have experience with other automation or factory style games? No, not really. Never bothered with likes of Factorio, is just far too boring. Closest it gets is like Anno 2205 or 2250 or whatever the hell it is. You know, because you've got production chains in that, but it's not quite the same. Like, generally I do not like games that I have to think super lots about. And I'm not a fan of when it's super abstracted as well. That's the thing, is my stint playing this game will probably be relatively limited. Oh, one short? Rude. Simply because, like, it starts to feel very impersonal. And I prefer to feel more involved in what I'm doing in a game. Like, this bit, as tedious as it is, I enjoy a lot more than the process of putting together massive big factories or anything. We have what we need for a tree, I'm fairly sure now. So I guess we can stick that down here. Oh, that is big. Alright. What's Ada gonna say? Now, do we, like, interact with this or something, or... Nope. Nope, no idea. Upgrade 1, right, so we just get the upgrades. Let's see if we've got 30 bows yet. Almost. We want 31, technically. Let's just sit here and wait for a little bit. Actually, let's drop these screws off over here. No, only enough for one more. I now have 30 out of the 50 that I require to start. Where was I going? Over here. 31. Perfect. Right. Start research. Upgrade 1. So does it automatically upgrade, or do I have to do something?
The red and blue Fixmas ornaments are produced from gifts.
Oh, there we go. It upgrades
Unsurprisingly,
itself.
but this time in the smelter. Now I hope you listen to that, because I will not repeat it no matter how confusing this all is. Blame the original Fix-It Fun engineers. Most of them ended up in jail for various reasons. But do not worry, the event has since been vetted by the second generation of Fix-It Fun engineers, who were only sued.
Brilliant. Okay, so that's going to take a lot of extra stuff. 200 baubles. And that made in a smelter? Yeah, that definitely doesn't make sense. But alright, we can make another smelter, or hijack. I could hijack the copper one, to be honest. I'm guessing that it they require iron or copper depending on the colour. Would that be accurate? Oh no, they make gifts. Okay, no, never mind. Bizarre. Well, they require gifts, rather. So we'll need another dedicated... Well, that's what wire looks like. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what? I've got wire going into there. No, copper sheets. What? Why is this go... I put them in the wrong place. I had the wrong thing targeted. It was meant to go up here, and I put things in the wrong one. Okay. Alright, well, before we run out of power, let's hoover up all of this crap. There we go. There's one stuck in there. There we go. At least that one will be getting... I'm glad I realised before it shorted out. I hate how it does that. Okay. Oh, there's one still in there, isn't there? Yeah, there's still one there. Really doesn't want to let me pick it up. Let me target you. The targeting is so annoying. Okay, well, what we can do is this. And then this. There we go. Alright, let's make sure that I have the correct container selected now when I put things away. Okay. It's because it was empty, so I couldn't tell that it was going into the wrong one. That's the plate one. Dismantle the belts and relay them? Yup. So, we've got extra power coming off this, so if we put a smelter down here... I mean, the whole Fixmas thing is kind of a cool, like, end game thing if you'd pretty much finished everything else, but at the same time, who's finished with this game? Like, seriously, I'm fairly sure that just doesn't happen. Okay, just in case I ever want to feed something into it from a container, we'll face it this way. So we've got our own personal smelter. And we'll tell it to make red ornaments first. And now we want to run around and gather up some more gifts so that we have exactly the 200 that we need. So then we can just feed it exactly one stack and then change the recipe.
Do we need that?
Yes. No, but yes. Oh, I think this might have respawned the Caterium or whatever it is. Oh, that's sulfur. Oh, okay, I don't think I've gotten sulfur yet.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fix-it helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
And there's some quartz over here. I feel these raw outcrop bits might have respawned. So I'm sure I've collected some of these before. Maybe not, because I think there used to be one here, so maybe I've just missed that area. Just as likely. Oh, there's another blue power slug up here. I mean, I'm not using them for anything, but I could at least collect it, I guess. Nah, I can stay there. Hello, giant manta ray. I want to find somewhere to jump on you. Is that stuck on the... It is. I think it's stuck on the space ladder. Or space elevator. That's funny. Oh, here it is. I was thinking, where's the other one? Oh, right in front of me. I would need a jump pad or a jetpack to get up there, I think. Alright, assembler. Yep, sure enough. All of those. And those. Yep, so. Tons of rods. There's only one sitting there, okay, because it ran out. Oh, I can take a look at this all the time. Cool. Capacity 90. That's good. Plenty of capacity. Right, now... Okay. And it's 1 to 1. So that'll make 200 of them. We wait till that's finished, and then we swap it over to blue. Or we could make another smelter and just do both at the same time, because I have the power available. Another one. Because why the hell not? And then this one we tell do blue, and there we go. We can make a candy cane, if we so wish. We should do that over here. To have all the seasonal stuff all together. Yeah. It's not useful, but it's there. Right, what else have we got? Sulfur. Let's investigate some sulfur, shall we? Black powder. Oh, yeah.
Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for.
Yeah.
Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Experimental power generation. Why does it indicate that that's locked? Modular frame. I can make that. So many rotors though, but experimental power generation. I kind of like the sound of that. Okay, now quartz. Did we need... Oh, we need 5 more. That's annoying. I really want the blade runners too, actually. Because I assume that that makes me run faster. But we need a lot more quartz for that. And I haven't yet found a mine for quartz. It's funny how we've just got this big, long stream of production for our power, and yet we don't really need all that much of it. That said, we now have a lot more stuff that needs to be powered, so it is going to ramp up. Okay, I need a lot more screws again. We can make 320 of them, so that's handy. Okay, so if it wasn't for the seasonal stuff, I would have the use of that constructor behind me to be able to feed rods into to make screws, so I wouldn't be doing this myself. But I've got it making Fixmas tree branches instead. What reasons can I scan for at this point? Most of them, I suspect. So I'll be able to find more quartz if I need to, if I wanted to. I'm mostly concerned about getting other stuff up and running though. Okay, let's take those out. What was I doing? Rotors. That's right, rotors. Over here, and we will need more rods as well, but for now we can at least put those in. So 2.5 minutes and we'll have the 50 that we need for the jump pads milestone. Which in retrospect was probably not the milestone to go for because it's not the most useful, but, you know. Yeah, quartz we can scan for. Nothing close. No, nothing close at all. Oh, wow. Okay, well. 1,000 meters away. 1,400 meters away. Okay. We're not going to be getting more quartz in a hurry. Caterium. $700 meters away. 900. Well, they're closer than 1,000. So there's that. I mean, I can gather some gifts on the way. Oh, and 1,700. We can gather any gifts that I see along the way, we'll collect. Also just grab some, like, leaves and stuff. Because I have no idea how close I'm going to be getting on my power grid soon. Those weird birds over there.
I'm sure this is useful to someone, somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. It's useful to me soon. I think that around here is where I started. I think my drop pod area was around here. Another power slug. I mean, he's right there. I may as well collect it. Hey, that's quartz down there. Why didn't that show up? Oh, is it... so the things that I'm scanning for... There's another slug over there. The things that I'm scanning for, presumably, are the nodes that I can actually mine it. Which is not what I was expecting. I was only looking for the outcroppings, or I thought that's all I was going to find. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess this is a place that's meant to be, like, with hostile creatures, looks like. It's meant to be guarded. That's copper, isn't it? Bauxite. That's a new one, I think. Is this not going to break? Okay, got there eventually. Used to produce alumina. Okay, I don't... Oh yeah, of course, bauxite. Yes, aluminium. I don't have aluminium yet. Okay, you're a chasm. Let's not go down there, I guess. You're more bauxite. Nope, copper. Copper and copper. Alright. We can't scan for bauxite, so where's the Caterium then? I thought I was close. I am. It's just up there. Alright. Because I would really love to have the, like, zip lines and stuff too. Bonk. Another power slug over there. Iron, okay. This probably would have been another good starting point, to be perfectly honest. But here it is. Or is this just going to be another bit on the side of something? Oh. 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 So we kind of need the zip line to get to it. Huh. Alright, well that's not going to work. We can take a look at the 600 meter away one, and then we've got a long run back to base now. And we'll scan for quartz while I'm this far south as well. There's the one behind me. Here we go, 400 meters this way. How inaccessible is this one going to be? There's some limestone over here. Sort of thing that I almost just need to set up another base somewhere. Oh, there's some quartz in the side of the hill over there. That's the thing, is I think I am expected to just scrounge at first. Is it up or is it over? Where is it going to be? Up there, I'm guessing. So where's the... Huh, there's like a wreck over there. Huh. Now, can I swim